What's up, Coop? Gonna get seasick. Ain't catching no bass out here, Coop. That's child's play. We're after walleye. Check this out. See how close the bank is? Like 10 feet away. It's still 50 foot of water right here. Big lake fishing today. You jump in. I think we should go, yeah. Down towards that tree. That's where we got them last time. You can't swim. I'll teach you how to swim, Coop. Come out here with me. I'll throw you in. You'll learn real quick. Yeah, what I want to try right there quick. Hmm? Be too many crappie under there. Can't let them go. Nope. What's up, Scott? You could drown in a bathtub. That's how much I can swim. Well, you want to go right on the other side of that tree. That's that tree I wanted to try. We were down here last time and Dinglefuss was too much in a hurry. Mushroom hunting from the boat. Tell you what, that wind's going to keep moving us. We'll tie off to that tree. Yep. Yeah, Derry definitely needs a boat. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me drop this down. Maybe turn it. Huh? Yeah. Well, I don't know what that was. Yeah. Something big just blowed that apart. Yes, Derry would drive into who knows what. Uh, yeah, who knows what you'd get a hold of. Need some of those night crawlers. Want to see my worm? Guarantee you, that was the most annoying Bass Pro guy. We were watching another guy's live stream. He went into Bass Pro, wanted to get a fishing pole and reel. I made the stupid mistake. I told him, like, yo, ask that worker over there if they have the favorite rods like I have. Yeah. The guy wouldn't shut up for like 20 minutes about all these different rods. He got stuck in Bass Pro. Yep. Yummies. I don't know why them Canadian worms, that black stuff, their shit's like, I don't know, concrete. Eat it. I ain't eating no stinking night crawler. Yeah. Boy, is that deep. Let my line drop down so far. I'm getting a boat coop. I'll let you eat a worm. I don't even have to jig. I'm just holding my pull over the side of the boat. Kind of want to put a drop shot in my rod holder, let it bounce while I'm running my jig out this side. Yeah, too late. The word Smith. I think I remember that character from somewhere in YouTube land. Yum yums. Come on. I don't know how half a worm can be so lively. Yeah, that's how that one was. Yeah, trying to lock my pull in. Try to get my ass out of the camera because that coop's probably back here staring at my butthole. What's up, Dixon? We're floating around pretty good. I casted this out probably 25 feet. Now it's right underneath us. Next week, Coop's going to go live fishing from the shore. Stay tuned. Coop, you're definitely a youngster. If you're stressed out because of Call of Duty, wait till you get your big boy pants. Yeah. What's up, Justin? Welcome to the fun. You took your boat out this morning. I got my boat out this afternoon. We got drop shots in. We got jigs with crawlers out. All kinds of goodies. CNR, you're watching us live at the front of the boat. CNR, you told Derry I'm out here practicing. It's only like my second week fishing though. See you, Smith. Have a good one. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We might go right past that brush there. I'll hit that brush with a jig and then go out a little bit. That's where them big ones were at. Yep. Out here for walleye, CNR. Maybe some crappie because there's some structure right in there and right past it. Good spots. We got the drop shots down on that pole for walleye, running jigs with night crawlers for walleye. But I'll switch it up. See if there's any crappie, because they taste just as good. I have to reel that up. Can't be dragging that around. That was something nice too. I heard your drag thing.
Picked it up and where he had it. Wasn't there.
CNR Coop said he's coming out on the boat with me to learn to swim. He'll learn real fast. I can't turn my phone on right now on the map, but you can see the bank behind me. It's maybe 20 feet from me, and we're in about 60 foot of water right here. We're in the mountains. Here, I'll show you guys where we're at. I can get this thing off the phone. Check out that view. That's one end. That's back there, but the lake, if you follow it down around, goes clear different state. Huh?
Weight on it, worm.
Yeah.
And it's hanging. I was wondering how that hook was gonna stay straight.
Well, that one spun.
With that weight on it, I was wondering how they would stay. It's almost impossible.
That's that one we had laying in the garage. I forgot to get the ones I tied up the other day.
Yeah.
I had in the house, the ones with the red hooks on them.
You have swivels on them.
Yeah, I have a swivel right above mine. It's the holy mackerel. Tony, get the fuck out of here. The only guy I've heard on YouTube, it sounds like Tony Soprano. It's awesome. We're trying, Mac. We actually just got out here. Back us up a little bit. So I think we were right here at like the 30-foot mark. I'll spin the boat so you can drop down, and I'll try to hit that brush, see if there's any crap eye. I pulled that giant bluegill out from under there. Blue gigi or some crap they say. All right, Coop, you're funny. Garden State Outdoors, how's it going? Garden State Outdoors. Jersey. It's a lot of jerseys. Got the holy mackerel in here. I know he's a Jersey guy. Just in case is Jersey. Garden State, I'm going to say he's Jersey. If not, then I must be there. I don't know. Goofy. Drop shot off this side. Not that way, I'm not. You guys are coming to watch this live stream. You should have brought some Dramamine. There's a big boat. Right there. I think it's one of them cigarette boats or whatever they call them. I'm not too fancy of a man. I don't know my fancy words. It's spelled cigarette, so we're just gonna go with cigarette. Let's see what we got here. Granny's Corner. Here's a personal invitation on August 5th, Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Raiders Bush Comp and I are going live for a little chat. Please join us. We'll do that. Granny's Corner, go to like one of my short videos or something and put that in just as a comment so I can screenshot it. Holy Mac got you in here. Better be careful what you follow on Holy Mac. I'm just kidding. Great guy. Granny's in Florida, Raiders in Idaho. Yeah, Granny, just leave a comment somewhere so I can get a screenshot later. I have a really bad feeling if I try to do it here, I'll end up shutting something off. I'm good at that. You hear the motor on that thing behind us. I gotta change baits if I'm gonna see if there's crappie in there. Because they are not gonna eat that giant thing I'm throwing around. The dock clears out when that guy pulls in. Not bad, not bad. Huh? Yep. Justin and Mac, we were actually watching up on the banks. We were coming over here, see if we can find any chicken mushrooms. I don't know how we'd get them though. That's like straight up cliff hanging. Uh, something. That. Where's that? Got too much stuff. There we go. That is one nasty boat over there. There, he finally shut it off. Do people do that in Jersey? We got a tracker bass boat with 5 people on it pulling an inner tube. And it's not a big tracker bass boat. It's like a 15 footer. A little 40 horse motor on it. That's the next live stream. We need the holy mackerel to pull Justin around behind his boat fishing. Crappy baits, gulp minnows.
Down boat traffic would slow down. So
Yeah, they'll soon be done because I think it's right at sunset is when it turns into no wake. It's some lakes. I don't know about this one. Got to. I think it'd be a great live stream. All right. See if there's any crappie over there. Or gillies. Might have to try that next tree down. Pine tree, and there's a big tree over there. Jeez. Look at the trailer for that thing. I gotta show these guys that. There is a monster boat over there. I don't know if I can get it. Best I can do with the waves. That boat is all cammed up. I'll already back the trailer in. It has to be at least a 40-foot trailer. I don't know what they're cheering about over there. They're cheering us on.
we fished on another boat.
I want to go back in closer. I think it's dropped down. I was on the bottom and now I'm not even close.
Dude, look at that. Jesus. We weren't catching nothing. Down there pumping Chinaman's in the head. I like this pole right now.
Is that your new one?
What the big catch fish on it.
How's the action on it? How's the action on it?
Bad, ain't like that. Only 6.6, or, yeah, 6.6 at each one.
Yeah.
First cast, I thought it picked on him, but he got off. Well, maybe that was going to be a good sign.
Drop shot down.
I believe Cam didn't want to come along.
I showed her that other boat we were looking at. She was smiling, so. It's still deep right here. Not as bad. All right. Oh, there was a nibble. Must be a little bluegill. I got hit like 4 times. Where's the bigger bluegill? That one I got the other night was nice. Take a stringer full of them. Holy monkey shit. There's a whole ass yacht behind us. Check this out, guys. That's what we need.
All around that.
We'll bring everybody here. We get the whole Jersey team here. The Ohio guys. Probably. I would if I had something that big. Yeah. Go out there, anchor down in that calm water. Throw poles off every side. Kick back.
I thought it was that guy loading that boat like that.
Where'd that even come from? I never even seen it.
I didn't either. So that surprised me. I thought it was that guy loading it real long with it.
We need to bring this Coop character fishing with us. It's in the chat. He always likes shenanigans. He's the one that can't swim. We'll teach him how to swim. He wants me to drink water out of the lake. So maybe we'll hold him under until he gets a good drink of water and then let him come up and try to swim.
Had that motor in reverse.
Huh?
Had that motor in reverse. It's moving off.
No, I backed this up.
It's moving off.
Yeah. Pennsylvania, Coop. About 40 minutes east of Pittsburgh. about 40 minutes east of Pittsburgh ish. I guess that's what you would call a party barge. Huh? You go to Pittsburgh a lot. Where are you from? Coopy. We're in Somerset County. Huh? Right now we're at the York Reservoir Lake. I just hope you ain't one of them peons from Uniontown or Fayette County. He might be incest. Huh? Yeah, I know. We just went over the line. We're like in Fayette County. That's why those people were parked over here at this bank. That was brother and sister. It was making out. Proud home of the Mountaineers. Shut up, Coop. What Mountaineers? Guess where Coop's close to? California, PA. Yeah. I'll tell you a little something, Coop. From where I'm at right now, if I could throw a football really hard, I could hit California, PA. It's right off 70. That's about 15, 20 minutes from where I'm at right now. Just Google Yawkadam Yawkagani Reservoir on Google Maps and you'll see. See that? That's the dam behind me. This is bothering me. There has to be fish in this structure right here. Has to be. They're in there. They're just not big enough to eat the jig. Something grabbed me and took me down. Wow. Gone. Sounds like we need to go over there for some tacos. Sun gets down a little bit more, we should get some more action. This is about an hour before dark when everything started hitting last time. What is that? Fish? Yeah, it is. Big old fish. Get him. Cat.
Head on the drop shot.
Yipper. Pretty fish. Look how clean that were. Yep. Yep. Look how clean those channel cats are here, guys. Pretty fish. Till he stings you. Now he's growling at you. He wants to go back. Watch your spun around the end of your pool then. You don't get a big old mess. That's what this one's doing. Mm-hmm. That's what I was telling Derry to do with his out there in Ohio. Put a big old weight out on the end, hook up a little higher. They're drop shots out for them kitty cats. What is that? I'm gonna try the perch color. Yep. I gotta put a bigger jig head on.
Looks nice.
Oh yeah. That drop shot too looks like it's laying wounded. As long as it keeps fluttering around in the water. See what that does.
Taking us away from shore.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Hold up. Let me reel this in, then we'll go back in closer. You want to move down some by that next tree?
Too deep.
Yeah.
Hit that sweet spot. Don't even hurt. Boat ain't sinking. Just in here.
200-pound backpack.
Excuse me.
Excuse me for being human. When you get them waves behind you pushing, it helps.
Hold it in jack.
Now, I'll drink my V8. Might get rid of that lean I got. Ole. See, now I change baits and we come up on all this stuff that's laying. Could be crappy heaven.
Real trusty corner.
I do got a third pole I could use, I guess. So I do got a third pole I could use, I guess. Look at that. That has crappy written all over it there. Oh yeah.
Now I don't know if I thought that four line right there was here.
It was here. Oh yeah. Nothing better than an ice cold V8. It's pretty deep too right here. I'm right on the bottom now.
You gotta be on the ball. You're not good, you're gonna have to skip it.
Yep. You're just humming along in that little bass tracker. Yep. Hmm. Uh, dried up. Oh yeah. In that cooler? I got their Wisconsin cheese bites out there. They were good. Yeah, but I got a big jig on. I mean, I bet you there's crappie piled up in this green tree back here. Should get my other pull out and put a smaller jig head on with a little minnow so I can swap out. Yeah, big bluegill. Hmm. I don't know. Oh yeah. With the dye, just a loud scanner thing. Uh, Oh,
Pick the radio station. 5 minutes. First thing they ask is,
did you tell them? Did you warn them they're gonna scan your head? You warn them if they scan your head, they might see stuff they don't want to see.
ever since I had that appointment, that freaking out. She's never done that since.
I don't know why that thing does that. I'm gonna have to get out the little crappie stuff. I can't pass a.
Have my beef sticks and cheese. They have on V8.
I can't pass up a good walleye spot. I got these. I have no clue how good they are. Chartreuse colored jig. We're gonna find out. Cut this off. It's hard for me to change poles. I got the one in my hand that I like.
About ready to throw the anchor out. I think we had to 100-foot rope.
Should have brought that whole spool of rope I had in the garage.
I had to go tie off the one of them trees or something. Throw out this way and drag him back.
Yeah.
Be a nice one to tie off right there. Happy fish. Walleye.
Which one? Yeah, if it would leave us in one place.
Yeah. Hard to tie off on that. Anyway. Still draining.
Mm.
Nobody coming on, huh?
Yeah, somebody's in there watching. Of course, when I get stuff tied on, then we end up back out here.
I know what that sound was.
Oh, let's see. That's wild how that air is coming down off that hillside and pushing us out. Yeah. Yeah. Can't tell if it's a shorter one or longer one. Just likes it, damn. Nah, that's too much. I'll have to check to see if that guy Text her back. We'll back us over there. Oh, just over in here. Should be all right. My lawn's underneath us now. Not doing that. Or you want to move down to that big tree, that next one? What do you got on there? Oh, big jig. So am I. Another big boat. Yeah. I think it's why the fishing doesn't pick up down here until people start slowing down. Pick up some nice sized rock bass too. Oh, that's big bait. That's a lot of exhaust on it. Something got you. Sounds like he doesn't have his trim down far enough. It's weird, you can feel the heat coming off the water. Should have left them in the store. We're gonna head that way next. I'll hit some of that brush you can cast out in front of us if I can talk straight. I'm putting Old Faithful on for crappie and gillies. All this talk about these crappie down here. I want to see them. Huh?
We were up there, Brandon State. Never was known that towards that point over there.
Are we down that far?
Pretty sure we didn't stay over there. I mean, we were like almost straight across.
Throwing jigs right now. Gage Smith. Gage Smith character is kind of shady. Yeah, we got drop shots out, night crawlers, and there's a brush pile over here, and I can't stay away from brush piles without checking for crappie. So I'm putting on the old jig head with a minnow. So I can check it out as we go by. Yeah, you put my minnow on. There's old Mr. Deadly. That's in like 6 of them.
Stuck 'em on. I put it on the boat.
Oh, you had it tied on there.
I didn't want
We were
to
driving.
down the road real fast. Clothes were laying all over the highway. Hey, here's one of them shirts they have.
Those are nice. Long sleeve and all.
I got a short sleeve on my arm.
You got your foot on it? Why is it doing that? You have a fish on there. You pulling the plug out of the bottom of the lake. That's a snag. Popped. You shut the troller off till you suck all that line up in it. Look at all that structure over there. Yep. Either find a fish or find a limb, huh? Gage Smith. Are you still on here? I think there would have been something over there. Yes, I am. We were talking to a guy. With any luck, there might be a couple of us out on the lake next weekend. That's bright too.
On that beach. Larger the better.
Hope you all know how to swim and got swim trunks. Let's keep them up there. Those won't cut my braid. They're surgical scissors. Figure that out. It's pretty wild how that goes up in there. Want more context of next weekend. We were gonna go look at a boat instead of coming fishing, but somebody else was looking at it at 6 this evening. The guy's supposed to text me if they don't take it. We're gonna go look at it tomorrow after work. It's a fishy slash skiing boat slash tubing boat slash fishing boat slash fishing boat. Have to go over to Indian Lake Marine or that marina to get one of them tubes you can pull. I don't think they sell that stuff at Walmart. They might though. Well, yeah, I was out there. They had the tow ropes for pulling inner tubes. Oh, it has all that. Yeah, I think it's like a circle. You know that one we looked at down at Stony Creek, right? It's dead center on the back. It has a big metal circle. That's where you clip the tow lines on. Drag people around 60 mph and out of control. Yep. Yeah, as long as they have vests on, which they have to have them on anyhow. You can rip them around. Doesn't matter if they can swim or not. Can I tan on said boat? Yes. Tell Nerd to hold on. I'll send a picture. Or I sent you guys pictures. Are you straight down jigging? I'm gonna move us down further by these cliffs. I want to see what's out there. You going? I'm okay. Hey, look how that goes up in there. That's neat. That's cool. Oh yeah, that shows up. We find mushrooms up in there. We're gonna have to bring the youngsters to go up there. Yeah, that's wild. How can this not be loaded with like rock bass? Holy shit. Houston, we might have problems. Hold on. And waves start shoving us right into that. I gotta back up. Okay, I think we're safe now. And both and waves started hitting. I thought we were gonna hit that cliff. Yep, Joy, it's really nice out here. Check this out. Big old lake. Okay, quit flipping. Got a big old bank, old cliff here. 8 foot. Nice. This must come off in a point underneath us. Yeah. Might have found a good spot. Oh yes. Big old hook on there. That'll keep the night crawlers on. Great day to be fishing. Well, any day is a good day to be fishing, but today up here we actually got long sleeves on. It's like 70, maybe a little less. Needs to stay like that. Yep. Wee, wee. Hang on. Comes one more set of waves. Watch yourself. Wow. All right, waves are gone. I thought we was gonna go swimming. Thought the waves were over.
quarter million or only about
Huh?
a little better than half million.
Huh?
I got motor run.
Why? We didn't even try it yet.
I know.
We probably should give it a couple tries. Is there? Jeez. Hold on, I'll pull you up there. Some kind of structure down there. Given. Let me see if I can hook it. It might be crappie suspended above it. Need Mean Gene with us. The fishing machine. Oh boy. There's white cap waves coming behind us. Kind of wondering if I should spin the boat. Just brace yourself. Oh man, here they come. Hanging on to the phone.
Tsunami.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Tsunami.
I need to save that video so I can explain to the wife why we need a bigger boat. Oh, because it usually comes into the harbors, maybe. Okay, we survived that. Yep. Wasn't that one broke off though?
Ratio.
5.2 to 1. Well, here comes some more waves. So people don't know what gentle means when you're leaving a cove. Are you reeled in? Get out and check the next pile of brush. There, that's same boat. That was a Wellcraft. The back's a little different. That's like a newer one. Yeah. Yeah, because it's like a shiner. Whoopsie. Well, I'd say. I wonder why we're going so fast. I just want to try this tree quick and then hit all that brush down there. Holy monkey shit. If I fall in, just save my phone. I can swim, it can't. No? Boy, somebody's getting it. Oh, jet ski. Yeah, you probably can't even catch your breath between boats. Surprised we didn't see old numbnuts come scooting over here out of nowhere. I made it, covered with paint from head to toe. Yeah. It's coming off the water. Or they can watch you fish. Uh-uh.
Like that smoke, like sure.
I unhooked the one wire. I might unhook the wrong wire because one goes to ground. Fish a little bit, then I'll pop the top off and pull the other wire off. We need to shut it off. Just have to turn the choke on.
Let her out.
Yep.
Tide's left early.
Yep.
One
What is that? Like bunch of trees. Those are standing trees, aren't they? Some of them.
all that down there in Florida.
Cypress. Not in Florida, but Louisiana.
Mangoes.
Hmm.
Mangoes.
Mango trees. Wow, that's deep. It might only be like 20 feet. Doesn't say muted. Hello, hello. How about now? Huh? Broke your line? Pike? Didn't get to see it. Good, good. Ooh, there was something. Aggressive little gilly. That's not a gilly. Pretty fish. Show you better if they weren't like holding on to a. That's why you're not allowed to have a microphone. Lose a fish, they'll learn every new swear word there is in the book. Yeah. I probably spun my chair out of the way. That was a big fish too. I thought you were snagged at first because your pull was like down. They were all my.
Get it down here. Down in there a little deep, but bite it off. Just rigging it.
Yep. Probably another one of them 23s or better. The way he pulled you down in like that. Spin us around here. For anybody that's wondering, the news from the front of the boat, he had a giant pull bender on and it bit the line off. So we're gonna assume it was a big walleye because they get big enough, they'll bite the line off if you had it down in. Get your string in their teeth and back to the scene of the crime. Uh-huh. There could be a school of them down there. Never know. What is that? It's not weeds. That motor tried to start. I can smell the fumes coming off of it now. Figured that tree would stop us. And of course, you know I'd find a limb down in there. Sorry, I wasn't even paying attention over here. Yeah, bluegill, sunfish, shell cracker. There's so many different ones they call them. This is an awesome place. This is only our second time at this lake, so we're still doing a little figuring out. See what we can find. Yeah, well, the first time I dropped it in there, I caught a tree limb. See what's in here. Nope. I was hoping there'd be some crappie hiding down in here. Huh? Even those bluegill were down pretty deep. That one was down probably 10, 12 foot. Yeah. 20 foot right there and 110 behind us. And they better be in something. I know what'll happen if I cast back in there. Oh well. So I hooked the limb right, right here. Soon you gotta pull this whole tree out of the lake. Guess that's one way to get it. Take the whole tree limb off. That braid. I about sawed that branch off if I'd have kept going. Wow. Is that a fish? Pulled the whole tree branch. He's catching big trees up front. Might want to get that mounted. Don't cast there, huh? Want to go down some more or keep trying here? Move down. Might have to get some more of those. They were pre-rigged, huh?
Yeah.
There has to be bear caves and stuff up in there. Comes down here, you better learn to swim. Yeah, I kind from the looks of it, this is probably really deep right here. Right out in front of you don't look too bad. Mm-hmm. I can check on here, I think. Yep. What do you guys fish for, Joey? I'm not closing this. I'm just checking the depths. I was like 5 right. I was like 5 right here, and then just drops down slowly going out. Wasn't too bad. Yeah. Huh? Yeah. Keeps going down and down and down. Yeah. That's some pretty neat stuff.
Comes another one.
Where are you guys fishing? Pearlman. Pearlman, I think I saw you over in Dairies thing. Check that out. It's like a straight drop off. We're in PA. Here's the lake. Show you guys around. I was taking a break for a second, switching out microphones. Oh, that's right, Pearlman. Yeah, you're in Pittsburgh. You're not far from us, buddy.
Tell you what, an hour.
Yeah, it's not too far from, well, it's probably about 40, 45 minutes from here. You go on Google and look up the Youghiogheny Reservoir, Youghiogheny Dam. That's where we're at. The dam's actually right there itself. I'm gonna keep going down some. Trying to figure out what that is sticking out of the water down there right off the bank. Yeah, dolphin. Huh?
Shark fin.
Sharks.
Oh, just tell about this place.
Yeah.
WKRP in Cincinnati.
Taxidermist. You grew up near Seven Springs. Okay. Yep. You're standing right on our front doorstep, Pearlman. Matta Morris here. Never heard of Matta Morris. Oh, that's Florida, I think. Matta Morris. Matamoros? I don't know. I might be totally butchering that. Matamoros. Finding Joy, is that, I think he said Florida, but it's just a stump. Matamoros. No, that's PA. Matamoros, PA. Matamoros. I don't know. You ever hear of that? I don't think I heard of that. I'll text him here quick. Now we got away from the cliffs. Right where New York and PA meet, pretty much. Beginning of PA. Okay. That's up above. That'd be near York, wouldn't it? Or Poconos. Oh, I'm probably way off. Right where New York and PA meets. That's up above Philly. Like straight above Philly. It's in PA, but right by the New York line. Here, I'll text him quick. This looks like it might not be as deep. By looking at the hillside, but I could be totally wrong. There's skunk or snakes over here. Smell that cucumber smell. Oh, it smells like cucumbers down this way. Huh? They usually don't delete it. It's usually just marked as sold. Hmm? Yeah, those are good, all good places. It was only the second time we've came here. It's only like 30 minutes from where we live, but we wanted to get the gas motor running to come down. We got it all cleaned up and ready, but we haven't attempted to run it yet. So, oh, there's stuff in there. I'm getting hit. Gillies. Has to be Gillies. Yeah. Oh, almost had that one. Lots of hits. I'll tell you if the tail's gone or spun sideways. Yep, that's a Gilly. Tail's gone. Don't hunt, just fish. Nothing wrong with that. Just do what you like. That's all that matters. We do all the above. Although it's a lot nicer sitting in a boat in the warm than -20 in a in the woods. No, I'm not close to Holy Mackerel. He's out in Jersey. That's like 5 hours from us. That sounded different. Them guys are over there shooting that dock. Yep. No, they're out on that point I was telling you about. A big long flat point. Yeah, that's where they're sitting. Yep. They start catching fish, we'll get park right beside them and say, "Small world, isn't it?" Man, I wish this lake was bigger. That's the end of it. But that's that cove that in there, in that cove that you're looking at. It's supposed to be trees standing like up off the bottom and loaded in there. Without a fish finder even to see a tree standing. Guess we just drive around with a jig hanging until we snag something and stop and fish there. Fish solo or with the little one. Yep, I got my little one with me too. Damn. Yeah, Joy would be closer to Mac. And just in case they're in Jersey where they're not allowed to pump their own gas. I always pick on them guys about that. You can't even pump your own gas. Yeah. And let me think, is it? Yeah, it's like 98% impossible to make a right turn in Jersey because you're not allowed. I just know that from working on them schools out there. But they do have Wawa convenience stores, and their food puts Sheets to shame. Now the lake's calming down. They weren't even allowed to shop on Sundays. I don't know if that changed or not. I don't know. Sounds about right. Jersey's just weird. I don't know. First time we went out there to work, we were going to stop and get gas and something to eat, and Mike reached for the gas pump handle, and some guy started yelling at him. I thought Mike was going to beat him up. Yeah. We could probably scoot over to the other side of the lake while there's no traffic. If you want to try it. Go for a little ride. Uh, oh. Their malls and stores would be closed on Sundays, but I haven't been there since 2003, so it might have changed. Yeah, we were out there trying to think when I was out there working. Probably not a good idea. I think I was in Jersey in maybe 2012, but I wasn't there on Sundays. I was there Monday through Friday, came home Saturday or Friday night, left Sunday at lunchtime again to go back out. I think, yeah, I can't remember if there was shopping. We got there on Sundays. It's been years for me too. I'll probably never go back. I mean, it wasn't a terrible place out there in Jersey. It was just, I don't know. We'll call it different. It's not dark this time. We can actually see what we're looking at over here. Up out of your eyes. Yeah. Yeah, those lights that are down this high are bright. You can't see anything. Yep. Yeah, we're hanging it up right before dark. We're not going in now. We're just going to the other side of the lake. Try it out over here. That's the side of the lake the boat ramp's on, so, and the wind's blowing towards the ramp, so it won't take us long to get there. I squeezed it and then till the ball was tight, so the carburetor should be full. Once it floats up, it won't let no more in there. Surprised it's not raining. It seems like we haven't had a full week without rain since last summer. Yeah, that's all it does is rain anymore. I don't think this side's as deep. It doesn't have like a straight up cliff. We can tell just look at the color of the water out there in front of you. It's not black like the ocean. Yep. I think it might be the bottom. What's going on, Lax? We're just out here fishing. Moved across the other side of the lake. That's wild. It's almost like there's a hump here because it's a little darker in front of you. Only one way to find out, huh? Deep Creek. We haven't gone down to Deep Creek yet. Could be in the future plans. I don't know.
Maryland 3-day.
Yeah. Get a Maryland 3-day license and see what you find. Anyone fly fish or ice fish? No fly fishing, no ice fishing. The guy at the front of the boat came ice fishing down here many moons ago, come out on the ice, drilled a hole to get ready to ice fish, looked in the hole and the water was 20 feet below the ice. So all their butts puckered and they ran back to shore and never came back. It's still pretty deep here. Bass water. Tried to fly fish one time, and every time I went to cast, my line would get crack, and I'd see the dust fly off my lure. Or was I really? I don't know. I think if I practice more.
I was in the trees more than I was in the water.
Yeah. Yes, if you practiced, I mean,
I was a wake maker.
big old pontoon. It looks like it has a solid roof on top of chairs. Huh? No. I'll switch over to a night crawler. Does have a solid roof with chairs on it. No, I'm good. Fish or a snag? Fish. Fish on. The heck is that? Over to you, boss. That is a tank. Giant smallmouth. Wow.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
I was thinking it's like one of those drums. I said, he's slower than that thing.
Yeah. Oh, I see the head of the jig right. That's a massive smallmouth. Relax. We just want to take some pictures. You can give me your phone. I'll get a picture for you. That's a tank. Big old smallie. You wanna weigh him or not? Want to measure him and weigh him or not?
Measured it, I guess.
That's as big as that one from down to Potomac. Yes, it is, guys. That's a really nice smallmouth.
18.
18-inch. Here. Might as well check them quick. Pounds.
You can take that off.
Zeroed.
Zero.
Yeah. Good. 2 pounds, 4 ounces. Beauty. Kiss and release. No catch and release. He didn't even take your bait. He's a nice fish. Yeah, he didn't. There's me cast it out. Didn't even know my stuff was in. They must be laying against the bottom too. Hmm. Yeah, I'd still like to know what that was. Pike, muskie, or walleye. It's the only thing I haven't caught yet. It's a muskie. I just never tried to actually catch one. Somebody's having fun down there. Cooled off pretty quick out here. Figured the wind would blow us a little quicker down that way. I'm gonna change jigs and we'll get down here to this little tiny cove.
was 18.
Never know what you're gonna get. Have to call it. What was it? What movie was that? Never know what you're gonna get. Yeah, I never know what was in that river at Idlewild. Every time we went down there, I kind of wondered. You can see trout from the Idlewild Park. Yeah, Laurel Hannah. Well, there you have it. I know when we were in Idlewild, you'd walk over that one bridge. There was, you could look down and see trout everywhere. I don't want to put your string in my motor. I didn't know where you were at. Unspool your whole reel in like 3 seconds. Yep. Mm-hmm. Straight down. That's a rocky bottom. I can feel them. Feel all the rocks down there. Oh, he's had a big hit. Nope. Yeah, it was like a tap tap and then yeah, I pulled and then it took off and went somewhere. And that's why we bring more stuff with. You have to throw a fish finder either on here or a different boat if we had a different boat, because if I can at least look and see the depth. That ain't bad. Just have to see what the like shaft length is. I never seen that in my life. A nightcrawler tied himself in a knot. That's a long one. Yeah, and that's electronic instead of the cables. Everything works as it should. Spot lock, cruise control, etc., including remote control. Yeah, and paddle can be picked up. Yep. No, because that's the one.
36-volt.
That old one I had, that was cable. Like when you stepped on the pedal to try to turn it, it was pulling on the cables. It was a pain. That one there is just Everything happens in the head of the trolling motor.
That must be for deep V bass boat or something for the front.
Yeah.
16 shaft. That's what, 5 feet?
Look at that. Worm keeps tying himself in a knot. And he tied himself around my line. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even see that. They were running at the time. There was a bunch and they were big, like 2 feet plus. He didn't know if they were pike or muskie down at that one down by Idlewild. Yeah.
That's how big Brandon's smallmouth was down to 20 feet. No, 19 was worth it.
Something like that.
I thought it was one of them drum when I first looked at it in the water.
The color just threw me off when it came up and turned.
It was real dark instead of bronze.
Yeah.
That's what they look at, bronze. Scrambled eggs in one. They're now all no, I say it.
Oh, you're fine. Take this down now. I'm starting to see the moon light up.
When you see that light, it's dark. Shining up there, but not down here.
Get on here and get 1 or 2 casts in that little cove looking thing and get out of here. Yeah. 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 What? Oh, yeah. That moving water. All the time. Yeah, Pearlman, it's really nice out here. We're just, for some reason, the phone camera doesn't show how dark it is here. We want to be on the trailer and out of here before dark because that sucks loading up at dark. Yeah. Can't remember if you. Wonder if those are the little trees he was talking about. Because that's a little tiny cove right past the beach. He said there were standing trees right there. Yeah.
see them.
down in the water. Yeah. No. Yeah, those must be the trees he's talking about.
Run aground.
Yeah. I ain't gonna catch no crappie with what I got on. At least we know. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because if that's standing timber and this, it's like 20 foot deep right there. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna cut this off, guys. It's my phone's at 2%. I just looked over, it says 2 and flashed at me. Thanks for hanging out. We'll catch you on the next one. Not sure when. I'll post something. See you, Pearlman.